Welcome to the third War of the Roses commercial vehicle run. Starting today, Saturday the 21st of September 2024, at the Coniston Hotel near Skipton, heading to Leyland, Lancashire. On the Sunday 22nd of September, leaving Coniston Hotel again, heading to the David Brown factory at Meltham, Huddersfield. These runs organised by Robert Wellock. And here he is ERF EC6. Next is Ian Townend's ERF E6. Now the Bedford in the livery of the late Meadmore Preston, now owned by Miles Fox. Here Richard Dobson's Leyland DAF 45. Now the ERF with Gardner 120 engine is from Miles Fox. The Volvo F12 from Rob Hymas, a Mercedes from Newbies of New Haven, another Volvo F12 from Gilbert Richardson, this Volvo from Steptoe's Plant Demolition, John Thompson's Volvo F12 and Trevor Kirk's DAF 3300. Now the Volvo 495 all the way from Holland, and is compulsory to carry skid chains in Holland. This 1974 ERF owned by C&J Fisher Limited, Ian Townend on the right. In the centre is Jane Fisher. She's the daughter of the Cottrells Seaway Services, who make milk bottles. Took over the Co-op Glassworks at Workshop. Here Denise and Richard Dobson, now in front of their Leyland DAF. Now Robert Wellock's ERF E16 with a very expensive number plate, Edward Richard Foden. Now coming away from Coniston Hotel, heading to Leyland, a Scania 143M, a Volvo FL7, another Scania, now Steptoe's Volvo, Longthorn's DAF coming towards us, McGlenigan's DAF 1500. Another DAF. Now a Mercedes 1834 model. Followed by a Scania 143M. Next, the Leyland Balmullo 259 model from DC McWalter. Matthew Kibble with his Volvo F10. The Leyland DAF from Glen Wurry. John Thompson's Volvo F12, and Trevor Kirk's DAF 3300, a Leyland DAF again, the Foden from T. French and Son, ERF again, another from T. French and Son, the Volvo FH12. Now Robert Wellock's ERF E16 coming towards us. This ERF from W. Johnstone. The Bedford from F.S. and E.M. Wood and Son. ERF again from the Fishers. MAN coming towards us. The Leyland from Clovelly. And the Guy from WF Head and Sons. Another from WF Head and Sons. The Scania from Dalkeith. This from W&G Taylor Skipton and Atkinson. The ERF from E&A Carlton from Moffat. Now a Volvo passing. This from M&L Transport. The Volvo appears again from Holland. The Leyland from T. French and Son. Now coming towards us an ERF EC14 from the Simpsons. The DAF 530 from Tyson H. Burridge Limited. And the Volvo FH from McGlenaghan. Later in the day, coming back from Leyland to the Coniston Hotel for the driver's evening meal. First, the Scania from McBride. The ERF from E&S Roger. The Leyland DAF. The ERF from Simpsons again. Another ERF. Ian Townend's ERF. Scania 112M. The Leyland from T. French and Son. Followed by the Volvo from Turner Brothers Thornaby. Matthew Kibbles, the Volvo. Followed by the Scania 143M from International Transport.
DAF, yeah, they're not far behind.
Bedford coming towards us from FS and EM Wood.
Leyland DAF, yeah.
And now the ERF from C&J Fisher Limited. This is the Leyland from Marsh Potato Haulage. Ian Town himself here on the right, talking to some of the drivers. Richard Dobson's DAF 45 with the David Brown tractor board. The guy, Big J4T from W. Head and Sons, Shropshire. Now the Leyland Balmolo from DC McWalter. The DAF 3300 from Trevor Kirk. Now a Scania 143M. The ERF from W. Johnston Eaglesfield. Followed by another ERF from Muncaster. The Leyland DAF 60 from W.E. Head and Sons at Bridge North. The ERF E16 from Robert Wellock and Sons.
Yeah.
And the Foden from T. French and Son. Passing now the Atkinson from W&G Taylor Skipton. And now an MAN. T. French and Son again with the Volvo FH12. Another Volvo. Followed by another Scania 143M. This ERF is from Ian A. Carlton. Followed by yet another Scania 143M. The Leyland comes from Glenwherry. Walking towards me is Ian Townend's partner. This gentleman is the photographer for one of the commercial magazines. Coming now, the Leyland DAF 1000 from McGlenigan, Falkirk. Now a Scania 113M. Now all the Scanias etc. lined up. I'm sure you will like this on the front of this 112M. The Ford Cargo from M&L Transport. Now the MAN. The ERF Turbo. And the ERF from Fisher's. W. Johnston from Eaglesfield with his ERF. Now the ERF from Comber Transport. And the ERF from Tetley Transport. ERF again from Ian A. Carlton from Moffat. And here the driver James McBride with his Scania Mark III.
Would you like a beer, anybody?
No, I'm grand.
Special thanks to Neil Anderson for this footage taken from one of his drones. It was a 2-day event, so some footage from the second day. Here is Neil demonstrating his small drone.
So, I'll just put it there like that.
And to end, Robert Wellock serving refreshments for the drivers in front of his ERF EC6. Thanks for watching.